Heat 3 ready to go here on Speed Sport as we bring you action from the Peoria TT. 10 laps for each of the heats today. Here we go with another group of riders, 8 lined up and ready to go. Steve Bonsi in this one, and Jake Johnson, who's number 2 in the championship. Look at that pack going down into 1, and it's going to be Bonsi who's going to come out of the second half of that corner with the lead.
Nicely done on the Honda. The Hondas have really had a good run here so far today. A couple of Kawasaki's up in there, but the Hondas right now and Yamaha's behind him of JD Beach. In this class, used to seeing him at the road race track. He's out here playing in the dirt this weekend.
Yeah, JD, he can do just about anything, can he? He races everything.
He's a great kid. You know, we watch him in the road race stuff for years. Came from dirt track, so back to his roots.
One spot out of it right now is JD. Bonsi continues to lead at the front. There's Johnson right on him. Johnson on that Ramspur Winery backed Honda. Working, trying to get around the outside of him. On the gas. Oh, he's going to run out of some ground there.
Really putting the heat as they come over that jump again. You see both of them getting it sideways when the bike lands. Those guys aren't really worried about what happens as long as the thing gets back straight line for that right-hander, and they're riding the wheels off these two out front right now.
One thing about Peoria is right through here, basically all the way around really, it feels like a very narrow racetrack.
I mean, it looks to be the case, but you know, at speed it's going to look narrow for these bikes and the riders, but you know, the motorcycles, the great thing about motorcycles, you can pass in the space of a doorway, so you can still have great racing on a tight racetrack like this, and these two are really showing how it's done out front right now.
Bonsi still likes that outside line a little bit. Oh, he got a much better drive through there this time. Closing up, trying to slide it to the inside before they get to the jump. Bonsi beats him there.
Really putting the heat on him right here. He's going to look down inside. Bonsi closes that and lets it run out a little bit. Blocks him right there in the middle of the corner. There's nowhere for Johnson to go. He's got to try to set him up and maybe make a move into 1.
Down to the inside. There he goes. Oh, and look at that. Bonsi beats him to the middle of the corner. Oh, some great racing with these two Honda-mounted riders here at the front of heat number 3.
Bonsi looks like he's got a good setup in that number 80 Honda, and he ran into turn 1. It looked like Johnson was going to do something, but Bonsi was strong and held his line, really didn't give him an opportunity to make it happen.
Here he comes again up the inside, Johnson. And again, Bonsi takes a little bit bigger arc down into the corner, Scott, and it works for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's still running his same line. He's kind of leaving the door there. It's kind of cracked, but really not open enough for the 5. And when you go down in tight, it's going to tighten the radius of the corner, so you're going to have to scrub more speed off being down on the inside. Bonsi's just carrying that momentum and able to hold him off each time he tries it.
So it might only take a doorway, but you got to at least have the door open, huh?
Yeah, you got to kick it hard sometimes, just make it open.
Like this?
Exactly.
Here he comes, trying to get to the inside. Almost bar to bar over the jump. I'll tell you what, Bonsi is getting a great drive off of that corner to beat him to the jump every time. The Zanatti Racing Honda really coming off the corner strong.
Well, I tell you, these Hondas are equally matched as they come down the straightaway. Neither one of them's got anything as far as horsepower on the other. That's what makes this so great. Johnson trying something different, swings way high wide in turn 1 and loses ground on the exit that time, Ralph.
Well, courage doesn't seem to be what's going to make the difference either. Both of them are attacking the jump. They're coming off of it, flying those Hondas. Apparently, it's just going to be the drive off the corner.
Yeah, and for Johnson, he's trying everything. Tried inside, now he's moved to the outside. Bonsi just remains calm, and he's holding his own. They're both getting the bikes all out of shape through 1 here and there, but right now Bonsi's just been solid all race long.
I was going to say, Scott, I think the biggest difference is that Steve Bonsi hasn't made any mistakes, and that's going to pay off for him as they come off the final corner to the checker flag. Bonsi's going to win heat number 3, barely over Johnson. Gets him right at the line, and look at this. JD Beach comes home in 4th. He's going on to the main. Stay with us. We've got more great action from Peoria coming up on Speed Sport. Since 1934, National Speed Sport News has been America's motorsports authority. Every month, Speed Sport Magazine comes alive with stunning photography, insightful commentary, and in-depth features. You will get the full story with Speed Sport Magazine. To start your home delivery of America's motorsports authority, log on to nationalspeedsportnews.com and hit the big yellow subscribe button. Be the fan in the know. Just go to nationalspeedsportnews.com and click subscribe.